We are leaving Alton Marina and heading into the Mississippi River. We just left Alton and we are in the Mississippi River and we're waiting for that lock right there. That's the Mel Price Lock. It is one of the busiest locks on the Mississippi. And we're heading down the river to an iconic looper spot called Hoppe's. Locking through on Horizon Bound. We're in the lock. This is a huge lock. It's over 1,000 feet. I'm trying to walk around so you can see it here. Very, very big lock. Long, long, long.
My dad was born.
One of the lockmen is from Inkster, Michigan. Where Dan was from.
Gabbard.
We made it through the Mel Price Lock. We're exiting now. That was really cool. And we're going to be going through some industry, lots of bridges, and the chain of rocks. Dun, dun, dun! All right, this is pretty exciting. Coming into the river right now, that is the Missouri River. We can feel about a 2-knot push. It's pushing us to the port. So Missouri River has just joined the Mississippi, which has just joined Horizon Bound. Woohoo! We're coming up to an area right now where last year a boat took a wrong turn because it actually looks like that's the way you're supposed to go. And he had to end up scuttling his boat. It was big news in the looper area. There's one tiny little sign that has an arrow saying, stay to left. So we're going to be entering the chain of rocks. So we got the Missouri coming in here. And we've got the chain of rocks area beginning here. So here we go. This has been a very, very busy morning. Oh, wow, we are in some turbulence here. I think this is where the Missouri is really kicking, showing who's boss. Say, I'm coming in, move over, boaters. Whoa, look at that. Little turbulence. That was fun. Okay, there's the one tiny little sign that tells you to stay left. So that's why there have been many people going to the right, because that looks a lot more inviting. But there's a dam right there, and you get caught in the current, and you go over the dam. Hot dam. We are on a canal going through toward the chain of rocks lock. The dam is just on the other side here. It's pretty, very pretty, but sure wouldn't want to run into a barge right here. It's very narrow. Well, Dan was just saying this would not be a good place to pass a tow, and spoke too soon, because here we are passing a tow in a narrow canal under a bridge. Yay! If anybody can do it, Captain Dan can. Captain Dan, the passing man. We're coming into the chain of rocks lock and dam right here, and there's so many pleasure crafts right now, we might be rafting off each other, so we'll see what happens. Chain of Rocks Lock. We made it in. And we're going down. We're the last boat out of the lock. Chain of Rocks Lock. Fellow Michigander right there in the sailboat. They are from the UP Escanaba. And here we go. Trains, barges, boats, all on the Mississippi. And I don't know if you could tell, but there, right there, is the St. Louis Arch. Woohoo! There's the Casino Queen. Captain Dan and I stayed there for a few nights in the campground when we were visiting on our Route 66 trip. And that's what we were visiting, right across the river here. Oh my gosh! The Gateway Arch and Horizon Bound and me. Ah, there it is, there it is. I see it. I'm pointing to it as if you guys can't see it. But there it is, the Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri. There's Hoppe's. There's the gas stock. And there's the barge. And there's our home for the night. We are at Hoppe's Marina. We're docked along the barge. This is an iconic looper stop. It's our last stop where there's actually something other than anchoring for the next 5-6 days, 250 miles or so before we reach our next marina. So this is going to be a fun week. All right, we're heading into town. We have to go through the building. Here we go. Out the barge. Gas dock. And up the steep hill to Kimmswick and Levee-High apple pie. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. What a beauty. We are at the Blue Owl, very famous home cooking comfort food here in Kimmswick. And you ordered their famous dessert. So let's take a gander at what our Levee-High apple pie looks like.
I decided not to go with the caramel and pecan.
Wow.
So it turns out there's a lot more to Kimmswick than I ever thought. As you can see, there's a lot going on here.
This is a German, French, and Italian kind of place. So all the people came together and made up this little town called Kimmswick, named after Mr. Kim. But this is pretty cool. We're in the La Chance winery. Lots of grapes are grown right around here. And it was built in 1770. Holy cow. It smells old. Oh my gosh, my favorite fun fact. Ulysses S. Grant. Grant's first commission was at Jefferson Barracks in St. Louis, Mo. While stationed here, this building was a tavern and U.S. Grant frequently visited. Oh, this is so cool!
Like and subscribe.
Look at, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing the St. Louis Archesa hat. St. Louis Archesa hat. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it is pointy like my head. Pointy head. Wow. I look like a bishop with my mitre. I don't know. And I'm holding it. Anybody would like one arch to go?